انا عم بحكي لك على اخر 300 يورو كانت بقيانه معي. كنت بشوارع ستوكهولم دبي بغراضي بعد ما حبيبتي السويديه قلعتني من البيت، ورفيقي اللي كنت احسن انام عنده على الديواني كمان قلعني وقال لي رح اجيب لك الشرطه اذا ما طلعت من البيت اليوم. كانت اخر 300 يورو بقيانه معي. كان علي دين ب 60,000 يورو، وهذا الدين عليه ضرائب فوق ال 25%. هذا الشيء بيعني انه انا اشتغلت كل حياتي كموظف، مستحيل احسن اوفي هذا الدين. هي كانت صراحه نهايه البزنس تبعي اللي حاولت ابنيه خلال سنتين وانا كنت موجود بالسويد. اتصلت فيه لاخوي وقلت له اذا خرج بس تساعدني اقطع تيكت قطار على اوسلو، لانه هي ال 300 يورو اللي معي اساسا لازم ادفع كفاتوره. اما اخوي قال لي انا ما عاد احسن اساعدك اكثر من هيك، انت واعي، انت مسؤول عن نفسك، روح لاقي وظيفه واشتغل فيها ووقف هذا موضوع البزنس لانه كلياتنا ملينا منه. انا ما فيني اوصف لك شعوري بهي الايام بعد ما انا حاولت سنتين انه انجح وحاولت بكل شيء بحسن عليه، بس كان في شيء غلط عم بصير معي ما كنت عارفان شو هو. بعدين التقيت بهذا الشخص، التقيت بالشخص يلي غير لي حياتي. معظم الناس اللي بتشوف الشيء اللي صار معي بتفكر انه هذا اسمه معجزه. طلعت من شخص كان علي دين فوق 60,000 يورو بعمري ما كنت بحسن بوفيه لحتى اصير مليونير بالدولار بفتره سنتين. الشخص اللي عم بحكي لك عليه هلا راتبه الشهري 300,000 يورو. الاوتيل عايش فيه اليوم اجاره 2500 يورو باليوم الواحد. الشخص اللي عم بحكي لك عليه اسمه تيغران. وبهذا الفيديو اليوم مو انا اللي بدي احكي لك كيف انا تغيرت، انا رح اخذك معي اليوم على الاوتيل لعند تيغران مشان هو بيتمه يحكي لنا على الشيء اللي عمله مشان يغير حياته، صورته الذاتيه ونموذج الفكر تبعه. رح اخليه يجاوبك على كل الاسئله اللي انت عم تسال حالك فيها. ليش انت عم بتحاول تشتغل عن جد شغل كتير قوي كل يوم وتفيق الصبح بكير وبتحاول اسمع عم تنجح؟ ليش ما عم بيجيك مصاري مثل العادي؟ رح اخليه هو يجاوبنا على دول الاسئله. وبهذا الفيديو اليوم ما رح اعيف ولا اي شيء مخبى، رح احكي لك القصه كلها بالتفاصيل ورح اخذك معي لعند تيغران. واخر طلب بدي اياه منك قبل ما ابلش هذا الفيديو انه اذا انا جيت لعندك واخذتك لعند واحد راتبه الشهري 300,000 يورو مشان انت تساله الاسئله اللي انت بدك اياها وتشرب معه فنجان قهوه، عن جد استغل هي الفرصه. لا تكون واحد من هدول السلبيين اللي بيفكر انه هو بيعرف كل شيء وانه هو ما ناقصه شيء وانه هذا الحكي كلياته عليك. كون واحد من هدول الاشخاص الفضوليين يلي عم يتساءلوا ليش الشخص الناجح بيصير ناجح، لانه رح اخذك واشربك قهوه مع هذا الانسان. هي الفرصه هي فرصتك. تابعني لاخر هذا الفيديو ورح نروح نتعرف على تيغران سوا. وهلا رح نبلش نضب العده مشان نطلع نصور تيغران. والشخص اللي رح يساعدني بهذا الفيديو اليوم هو ديفيد، هذا اللي شايفينه قدامكم. فانا في كاميرا على راسي وهو في كاميرا ماسكه بايده، فرح نصور من جميع الزوايا. اللي ما بيعرف مين هو ديفيد، هذا هو اللي بمرني بالنادي كل يوم مشان يسوي عضلاتي مثل الصخر يا شباب. فلذلك كمان رح اساله كم سؤال على موضوع التمرين والنادي، لانه عن جد كثير 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 ساعدني بالتمرين خلال اخر اسبوعين. انا ما صار زمان متعرف عليه بس هذا الشخص خارق. فخلينا نضب العده ونطلع لعند تيغران. وهلا بتصل فيني قزاز انا بضب الاغراض على فكره، لان انا رايح اصور تيغران. فهي قزاز معكم بالشاشه. بتحب تقول شيء للمشاهدين؟
شكرا لجهودكم وشكرا للشيء عم تساووه.
يعني هذا الزلمه بدق لي طول الوقت انا عم بصور الفيديو زي الفيديو ما بتلاقي غير ابن القزاح اتصل فيني.
كيف بتحكي برضه عشان عم تشتغل ما عم تهدي. عم بشتري دق لك مره واحده الاقيك قاعد وما عم تسوي شيء.
بدنا نساعد الشباب العرب مان، في ناس بحاجتنا بدهم يطالعوا مصاري بدهم يغيروا تفكيرهم، بدنا نساعدهم. مثل ما انكم شايفين طلعت معنا شنتين 3 4 5 هاي العده كلياتها. David, can you tell us a little bit about how long have you been a personal trainer?
About 10 years now.
10 years? And
Yes.
why do you like it? Like, why do you choose this career for your life?
Because I want to help people to feel better and work better.
Good. And now I have been training with you like for maybe 1.5 week. I feel like you're training me very hard. It's like that's the way you train every client of you?
Yes, it depends because I need to see how the body works and everything. But yeah, your body is very good and we will be better and better.
What is your number one advice for someone who wants to gain more muscle?
Eat quality food, not only go for the calories. You need to eat quality. That's number one.
Can you give me an example of a quality food?
It's gonna be, sounds boring, but it's chicken and rice is one of the best meals you can eat.
Very good, very good. Are you excited about the video we're gonna shoot today?
Yes, of course. I'm so excited.
Awesome man. هلا نحن وصلنا على الاوتيل مثل ما لكم شايفين. هذا هو جراند اوتيل، قدامه بحرجي مرتب. Tigran, how are you man?
Good.
How are you?
Good. How you doing? No room service.
وجهز حالنا للاجتماع العظيم. بس مثل ما انتم بتعرفوا تيجران دائما بحب يحتفل بالنجاحات اللي عم نعملها، فلذلك جاب كم كعكه. فهلا رح ناكل كعكات ورح ابلش تصوير الفيديو قريبا. وهلا مثل ما انتم شايفين انا قاعد مع تيجران بالاوتيل عم نشرب الشاي وبناكل الكعكات الطيبه. ومثل ما انا وعدتكم اليوم بدي اسال لتيجران كثير اسئله بخصوص شغلات انا كنت اسال حالي فيها وقت كنت صغير. ليش ما كنت عم تنجح؟ العقد اللي صارت معي بسبب الشيء اللي تعلمته من اهلي وبسبب المجتمع الفاشل اللي كنت انا عايش فيه. هذا الشخص طالع مصاري كثير، وبهذا الفيديو انا مركز اكثر شيء صراحه على المصاري وطريقه التفكير. فرح اساله الاسئله ولاخليه هو بنفسه يجاوبني كيف بغير حياه الناس الباقيين، كيف هو غير حياته وكيف غير لي حياتي. فانا ما راح احس حالي انه قاعد عم بصور، رح احكي معه بطريقه عاديه وانتم احضروا الانترفيو كامل. اوكي سو تيجران how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thanks for the invite, man.
Do you like it?
I like it so much.
Try the cake.
This one?
It's carrot cake. It's good.
Where is the معلقة? So listen, I was talking to my audience about my story and I told them exactly what happened to me and why I decided to make my own business. As you know, I was working very hard and the most of my audience is working very hard. Everyone I know is working very hard. But the problem is I feel no one is making enough money to go around. And that was my biggest problem. So I already told the story about how we met and everything. But I just wanted to interview you so you can tell us by yourself, like how you changed your self-image, how you changed your life, and actually how you changed my life. I mean, I have been taking action, but you have been like a very big stone in my life, like stepstone, changed a lot of things for me. So when we met, why you decided to help me and where you were in the life? Or you know, what is your story? How you started in this self-development?
I think I started like most people with not being satisfied, being very dissatisfied, coming from upbringing where money was an issue, a single mom, not the lifestyle that I thought I wanted for myself. So a lot of dissatisfaction brought me to the idea of growing myself or taking myself to the next level. I always imagined of myself of living a good life.
What does a good life mean?
Good life for me meant living as I want to live, like the real time and the real money freedom. Like I do whatever I want to do. I'll choose my time. I earn my money. I travel if I want to travel. I live as I want to live. It's like oh, I want to do this. Oh yeah, I cannot do this because I don't. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I cannot do. No, that's not free. Freedom is when you can do everything and you choose to do the things you want to do.
You know, at the beginning when I wanted to build a business or actually to have a good life or a better life, but I was sitting with my friends and I was telling them about why should not we start a business and make like a lot of money, and I was excited about the idea. Two of these friends started laughing at me and they told me that why should you even think about it? You should be happy. You have 3,500 euro from your job. You should be happy about it and keep it. Why are you thinking about the cars and the luxury? Why you should even care? And they laughed and they told me that's not for us. I felt that went deep inside of me, but it was like a petrol for me. I used it as a power to drive forward. But I believe most of my audience now feels the same. Their family telling them you should go to school, you should do this and this and this, and that's the right way. And they are afraid to take a step, even though they know they have like a talent, they have abilities, but they don't believe in that. Or no one around them helping them, supporting them, believing in that. How can you make a breakthrough? How can you make it even though your family not supporting you, your culture not supporting you?
Yeah, it's a good question. So like in everything else, it all comes to decision, you making a decision for you. Here's the thing to understand. If you don't go after what you really want to do and have and be, if you don't do it, if you know this is really what I want, but you don't do it, and you do this because your mom told you, your dad told you, your teacher told you, the society, and you do this, it's going to build resentment within you. You're gonna start not liking, yourself. You're gonna start not liking your environment. You're just not gonna be a very nice person to be around. That's eventually what happens because resentment comes from you not allowing yourself to go for what you really want to do. If I really want to do this, but and then I go this way, okay, and I do this because they told me, then I'm gonna start to resent them too, because they told me, and now I'm here, I'm not happy, and I blame on them. It's your fault. You told me go here. I want to go there, but you told me here, and now I'm here. Now I hate my life, and now I hate everything. So the deeper you go, the more resentful you're gonna become. It's not about being satisfied. It's not about you told me, oh yeah, I earned this much. People say be happy. Of course you're happy. You're happy, but you still want to take yourself to the next level. It's not that you're not happy, you're always grateful. As like the premise of everything you do is gratitude and joy and happiness and well-being. From there you grow. It's not like, oh, once I achieve that, I'll be grateful. No. If you achieve that without gratitude, if you're there, you're gonna say, oh, I'm not grateful now either. I'm not happy. No, then you chase. It's not about chasing. It's about being happy now, grateful now, and going for the next thing. Excitement, adventure. That's the idea.
Very good that you probe this topic actually when we talk about happiness and money. When I talk about money, people don't like the idea of making a lot of money. They just think that's a wrong idea. Be happy with what you have, with what you got. And I don't feel this. I don't feel the same. I feel, why not making a lot of money? What is the connection between happiness and money? I mean, I can feel happy and have money. But why do you think people have these ideas in their head?
There's so many things I can say about this, but I will say this. First of all, when it comes to money, talk from my own experience. I didn't understand money either. When I was growing up, I also heard that money doesn't grow on trees. Too much money is not good. The wealthy people are like this. So it was a lot of negativity when it came to money. A lot of shame, a lot of guilt. Oh, you go for money, why you don't, all those things. Okay, so the thing is, first of all, money is just energy. Okay, if you really start understanding it for what it is, not for what you've learned, for what it really is, money is just energy in constant circulation. Like money is always here everywhere. And here's the thing, people that say that money is not good, those people don't have any. Okay, if you have money, you don't say that. Why would you say that? Like, think about it. Why would you say that?
Yeah.
It's like saying,
So true.
It's like saying having a suit or having a clothing, or it's not good. Only people without clothing say that. People that have it, why would they say that?
Yeah, it's so fucking true.
Yeah, so like if you first think of what people talk like that, it's not about money give you more happiness. Money can give you a lot of comfort. I mean, we're sitting here. This is nice. This will not give you happiness. That's an inside thing. So you can be happy with money. You can be happy with no money. You can be unhappy with no money. You can be unhappy with money. Money doesn't give you the happiness. It can give you some sort of stability. It can give you comfort. It can give you luxury. It can give you the ability, the freedom to do things. But I mean, if you're a happy person, you can be on a luxury boat, in a luxury jet, and still be unhappy in the luxury jet. So that, like, the money will not give you the happiness, and the money doesn't really have any connection. Money is just a compensation you get for giving value to the people. If you can help someone to solve a problem in a very good way, and maybe you can help a lot of people to solve a lot of problems, then you will get compensated for you solving the problem. That's what it is. It's a compensation. So it's just energy that comes to you, but only to those people who invite it in.
Well, but that's very easy for you to say. I mean, you live in Sweden. Sweden, it's a rich country. It's very easy for you. It's not easy for the people who's watching us. They live like in Syria and Iraq. Some of them live in Europe. They came as refugees, as me. I mean, they always telling me that it's easy for you. You're living in Sweden and just talking about success and having successful life and having money. So what do you think about that? It's easier for you?
But you're not born here.
No.
So you already had the idea to become rich.
Yeah.
So that's why you're here. That's so important to understand. You had the idea of, you already made up your mind to be rich when you were not here.
Yeah.
You already made up your mind that you're gonna live a good life when you were 15 years old on the couch in Syria. It has nothing to do with Sweden.
No.
You had the idea already.
Yes.
So Sweden or whatever country it is, the idea has nothing to do with the country.
Many people telling me that they want to be rich and they're serious about it, but this never happens for them.
Are there rich people in Syria?
Yeah.
Are there rich people in Iraq? Are there rich people in Germany?
Yeah.
Are there rich people in US?
Yeah.
Are there rich people in Sweden? So I'm not saying that being in Syria and being in Sweden is the same level where you starting point. That would be just idiotic thing to say. It's not like that. Of course, if you start over in Sweden versus in Syria, the environment here will help you more. Okay, so the environment will help you more for the things you want to have, okay, in terms of material wealth. Then in Syria, if you're only surrounded by certain things that bring you down,
But you still can make it.
of course you can make it, because
Do you really believe in that? Can someone make it in Iraq and Syria? كان علي دين ب 60,000 يورو. هذا الشيء بيعني انه انا اشتغلت كل حياتي كموظف، مستحيل احسن اوفي هذا الدين. اما اخوي قال لي انا ما عاد احسن اساعدك اكثر من هيك، وقف هذا موضوع البزنس لانه كلياتنا ملينا منه.
If you don't go after what you really want to do and have and be, if you don't do it, if you know this is really what I want, but you don't do it, and you do this because your mom told you, your dad told you, or your teacher told you, the society, and you do this, it's going to build resentment within you. You're gonna start not liking, yourself. You're gonna start not liking your environment.
Many people telling me that they want to be rich and they're serious about it, but this never happens for
Are
them.
there rich people in Syria?
Yeah.
Are there rich people in Iraq? Are there rich people in Germany?
Yeah.
Are there rich people in US?
Yeah.
Are there rich people in Sweden? Because
Do you really believe in that? Can someone make it in Iraq and Syria?
the only thing you should really look at, if there are people in Syria and Iraq that are making it. If they're making it, there is a way.
There is some,
So then there is a way.
and they are very rich.
Yeah, so it's not about people not believing that they cannot make it. Like, oh, here, this is the environment here, this is the environment there. No, it's not about that. Like, you can go to all countries in the world, you will find happy people, unhappy. You will find rich people and poor people. You will find fat people and thin people. You will find all kinds of people in every environment. The environment has really nothing to do with your idea of how you want to live your life. Like, if people really start to understand that everything, like we're sitting here, this is just an idea, is manifested. It's real now. But I didn't have this when I was growing up. At some time of my life, we were not living in Sweden. We were struggling very much with money. But this is the idea. Like, if you hold the idea of being wealthy and you don't let it go, you still hold it here. The universe will show you everything you need to do to get there. Look at you, like you're here now, but you didn't start here.
No.
So you're the perfect example of that.
They were laughing at me when I told them that I want to be a refugee in Sweden.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
Yeah.
Everyone refused the idea. If I can ask you, what's changed your life? Is that actually a skill you learned? Or like how you changed your life? Because you're telling me that you are struggling. You had no money, struggling a lot with money, and now look at you. You have it. I mean, you have enough of it.
Yeah.
Like you learned some skill. Which kind of skill
Yeah,
you
of
learned?
course. Like if you're gonna earn money, you're gonna be better at something.
And
Like
what-
you have to be good at something.
And what is that? That's helped you. It's a skill. Like you learned Facebook ads. What you did?
No. Here's the thing. Okay, so when I started, I wanted to help me first.
All right.
To create a life that I wanna. Like when I started to understand how to think in order to have good things happen to me. Like if you think about it, everything that you have in your life is just a result of your thinking. Like your relationships, your income, your lifestyle, every little thing in your life, regardless if you're in Syria, if you are in Germany, in Sweden, US.
So if I am poor, it's a result of my thinking.
Yes.
So people saying that I don't want to be poor, but they are poor. They telling me I'm not thinking about being poor.
No, consciously, maybe you're not. Of course you are, you're just not aware of it.
Okay.
You're just not thinking that you're thinking, but you are. Everything in universe goes by exact laws. So one of the laws is transmutation of energy. It means that all energy shifts form. So easy example, your income. Every month you get an income. That income is just a representation of your dominating thoughts. You say, oh, I earn 2,000 euros, 3,000 euros a month, 5,000 euros, or 100 euros. It's not harder to earn 2,000 euros than 1,000 euro. It's not harder to earn 3,000 than 2,000. So why should it be harder to earn 100,000 than 10,000? It's just all, what are you thinking? Here's the more important part. When you think about money, how do you feel? If you think about money and you feel that you have a negative feeling towards money, you'll never earn any. You gotta have a good relationship with money. That's the mindset of it. It's not really important what I did. The more important thing is, how did I start think about it? That's the most important thing. You can earn money driving a taxi. You can earn money, building a house. You can earn money coach people. You can earn money become a footballer. Like you can earn money in different ways. Start a business. It's not about what you do. How do you do it? How do you think about it? How do you think about money? Most people, when they hear money and they think about money, they have negative feelings towards it. It flees away. Sometimes I ask people, if money was a physical person, how would you describe money? And someone say, not very nice. So then I say, if it's a person and you say the person is not very nice, why would that not very nice person come to you?
You won't.
No, he won't come to you.
Yeah.
Like if you have friends and you say to your friend, you're not very nice, the friend will stop coming to you.
Exactly.
So the money is the real same thing. It's just energy.
Let's say someone is broke now and he really want to get a better life. He want to change his life. What is the first step? Like, what would you do? Now you are broke, you are in a broke situation, you don't have a lot of skills. Maybe
Yeah.
you went to college, but you don't have a lot of money, and maybe you have also what we called it school debt.
Yeah, that's.
Debts, yeah.
Yeah.
How you make, where to start? People telling me that's very hard, like it's impossible.
No, here's the thing. Well, nothing is impossible. This is important to understand. If you are in a bad place when you start, it's easier for you to think negative. That's just obvious, okay? If you have a good starting point, it's easier for you to think better thoughts. So that's easy. That's why people that are very, very, very poor, starting with nothing, they will complain probably the most because their environment says this, and they think it, okay? But here's the thing. Regardless of where you start, it's always the same thing. You first create in your mind an idea of how you want to live. That's always the first thing. How do you want to live? When I coach people, I always ask them one thing. What do you want? Most people, instead of telling me what they really want, they tell me what they think they can have. And it's a huge mistake because if you're only going to go by the things you think you can have, then you're always going to look around yourself and say maybe a little bit above that. So you don't go for a real good life.
So if you earn 2,000, you will think like, if I earn 5,000, it's very good.
Yeah, even less than that. But yes, so the whole idea is that you have the courage. See, here's the thing. Living a good life, living as you want to live, takes courage. It's not for everyone. That's the thing. You gotta be courageous to do that. People will say, oh, who do you think? You gotta like shut it down.
Who do you
know?
think you are? If
All
you think you're a big guy, blah blah blah.
All of that.
This bullshit.
But also you're gonna face challenges, and maybe some of them, not maybe, some of them will bring you down. You gotta have courage to keep, like it's all a mind game for you. So you gotta create an image of how do you want to live and hold that image. You never give that image up. You protect the image. That's the most important thing. You create an outstanding image of how you want to live and you protect it. That's the first step.
Some of the people telling me when I earn money I will start. When I finish the college I will start. What kind of thinking is that, and where, if you think like that, what happens to you?
Yeah, so that's just misunderstanding. So if someone says, oh, I really want to live this life, but I will start with that when I do this and that, then I start, or first this happens and then I start. It's just not thinking. It's not understanding how this works. So it's like saying, give me the fire and then I put in the wood. No, you put in the wood first and then it's fire. Otherwise, no fire. If you want to have a certain result, then you obviously gotta understand that you have to cause the result. You gotta do something makes that result come to fruition, manifest. Basic law of universe, cause and effect. For every effect, if you say I want to earn this money, that's effect. Okay, good. What are you going to cause? Oh, no, I'm not going to cause anything. Well, then you'll not have it.
When we met each other, I was broke, and I told this story already, so we don't need to repeat it. But I explained what happened to me, but I think you know that much better than me because you was with me when I was broke and when I changed. What was my problem?
Yeah, you were thinking from outside of your circumstances.
How? What does that mean?
This is how all people have
I
been
was
conditioned.
working like 15 hours a day.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah,
I was
but that-
burning out.
Yeah, exactly. I remember. But you know, working hard is not the answer. For like people think that, and I've thought that too, because you always hear work hard. No, working hard is never the answer. If you struggle, it's because you don't understand. Like you shouldn't struggle. Like the trees don't struggle when they grow. The grass doesn't struggle when it grows. The river doesn't struggle when it flows. Everything is a natural flow of things. We are just a part of nature. If you struggle through life, you're doing something wrong. If you can just accept that idea first, okay?
You don't need to struggle.
You probably will sometimes anyway, but you do it less and less and less. Your problem, and I had the same problem, and everyone I guess have the same problem at just different levels, is that you were stuck in your environment. Like you had a little income, you had like almost no money coming in,
Yeah.
and you were very unhappy about that.
Yes.
And then your mood was down, you were not feeling very good about yourself, so you were just duplicating more of the same thing. If you look at your results now and then you just get upset, then that state of mind, that thinking will give you more of those results that make you upset. So you just duplicate more. So next year, same year.
But I remember when you taught me to change the self-image, you asked me a question: if you had money, which kind of clothes you want to have on you? And I told you like you, and you told me that next day I will see you outside the place where we're gonna buy the clothes, and we're gonna buy it. But I had no money, and I thought that was a crazy idea because that was my last credit card. Why did you did that with me? It's like, wasn't that like a bad idea to spend money on clothes with like credit card?
It could be if you don't understand why you're doing it, and if the intention should be, I'm investing in myself and I know that this is exactly what I need to live as I want to live. But if you going buying things to just show people and get likes on Instagram, or you just want to do it to impress people, then you'll probably ruin yourself.
What does this action did to me?
Okay.
That's changed me so
Yeah,
much.
so here's the
Because
thing.
it changed me so much.
Okay, so we're in a 5-star hotel now.
Yeah.
I have checked in here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I invested here. This is what I think this is an investment.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not spending.
No, it's not spending. Spending is when you do it with the wrong intention.
Okay.
Wrong intention being you just spending so you can escape something. That's wrong intention. If you escape in your life, if I go spend money to just escape my reality, that's a negative energy.
So you mean when people working maybe from Monday to Friday, and then on the weekend they go outside with their friend and drinking,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
smoking,
exactly.
smoking vampi, smoking shisha.
Yeah. So exactly, it's not about what you do, but it's about the energy behind what you do. You can still go, like you can go party and celebrate your success. You can celebrate your life, but you can also go party to escape your life. If you're escaping your life, then the energy is negative. It will not give you what you want to have. In your scenario, when I said go buy the things so you can come to the next level, because the whole idea of living how you want to live is you first create an image and then you think and act from that place. So you don't do everything at the same time. You start small, little stretch, but here's the thing. If this is your comfort zone, then you gotta go little stretch. You take a little stretch and you normalize it. You just accept it. Now your comfort zone is here, not here. From there, new thoughts come, new ideas come. You attract new people. You see different opportunities. See, this is how law of attraction really works. You attract what you're in harmony with. So when I said go buy yourself clothing that you want to have, it's because you told me that's how I really want to do. So if you put yourself on that level, then you're gonna feel different, you're gonna think different, and you're gonna act different, because you are going to start believing that you're actually already living your dream. And when you're feeling that you're living your dream, now you're acting differently. Oh, now you're excited. Now different ideas come. You attract the people you need to attract to get to the next level. See what I mean? This is the whole idea why I've been in this hotel investing at X money in this. Okay, I don't usually do this. I just do it when I'm inspired. So I was inspired. I said, you know what? This would be the next level.
Are you gonna fly private jet next month?
Yeah. So that's another thing.
How do you coach people? How much do you charge? What does it cost to have a coaching with you when you want to coach someone? What does your program cost actually?
Well, we have different program, but the
main one.
The main program that we have, it's 12,000 euros.
Isn't that very much money?
No.
12,000 euro. It's like almost like half of the yearly income of the people.
Yeah, it is. And that's the thing. Like, that type of coaching is not for everyone. It's like you don't see everyone drive a Ferrari. No. So Ferrari is not for everyone. I see myself giving that type of value and having that type of lifestyle and attracting to me that type of people who already also think like that, because that's my idea of how I want to live. Then you can put yourself on different levels. The question is, where do you want to put yourself? Like, there there are infinite levels. There are people that are charging $1 million too. So compared to $1 million, 12,000 euros is nothing. 12,000 euros is a lot of money compared to one who charges 100 euros for coaching.
I see.
Everything is relative.
So you mean my main problem when we met, why I didn't make money, it was my self-image? Like the way I saw myself?
You made your circumstances and your goal much bigger than yourself. You're always going to be in control of yourself. If you always feel that you are bigger than any problem, any goal, anything, you will always win. Most people, if they have a problem, the problem makes a person shrink.
The problem is bigger than the person.
Yeah, if the problem is bigger than you, you're done.
So how we fixed my problem in this? I think my transformation happens over a year. How we fix that? If we're gonna talk like very simple explanation.
It's you just train your mind to think differently. Everything you have it by habit. If you have money problem is a habit. A lot of money is a habit. No money is a habit. What we did is we're starting shifting your thinking, your habitual thinking. So you started think differently more often until the new thinking were your only thinking.
I see.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened. Well, thanks very much for all these answers. I have one more question, and do you think in the future you will have something for the Middle East, like for the Arabic people? Because I think you speak English, you speak Swedish, and like many different languages, but do you think in the future you will have some program or some coaching on self-image for the Middle East? Do you think sometimes?
Yeah, so I want to help people to just raise their awareness of what's possible for them. And I do it on different levels. You were asking me if the coaching that I charge, like I have a 12,000 euro programs, but I also have programs that cost you 40,000 euros. Like it's different levels of them.
Yeah, okay.
I am working right now of creating something that is going to be available to more people, and I'm going to put it in like it's a systematic way of following step-by-step process and really taking it in. And if you do really follow it, it's going to be very easy to do. It's not rocket science. It's going to be available to the masses. So I'm already working on it.
Wow, very excited.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
It is not going to be 12,000 program. It's going to be something else that is available easier.
Thank you very much for the interview. I think I just asked most of the question my audience actually have about the transformation, because most people telling me that I was lucky. I know I wasn't, because when I met you before like 3 years ago, as I told you, that we did this transformation very fast. So my main goal of the interview, just telling people that if that happened to me, it also can happen to them, and I wanted you to tell the truth about the whole story.
And the thing is, when people say lucky or unlucky, or it's someone once said that all those words, lucky, unlucky, we came up with them because we don't understand how something happens. Oh, you only see the end result and you say, oh, this is luck, oh, this is not luck. But if you understand what caused that, you don't call it luck anymore. You call it science, or you call it the law, you call it how it has to be.
I see.
So no, you're not lucky. It's all by design.
Well, awesome. Thank you very much for the interview. Really having fun interviewing you. Maybe 80,000 people gonna see this interview.
It's good.
So I hope you got a lot of value from this video. So thank you very much for having me here, Tigran. I would for sure interview again on other topics like decisions, and maybe we can go deeper on that. So thanks a lot, and see you in the next video.